Park eventually gets a record deal with Sony, and all the blackballing stops. 21 Savage starts, being seen playing Slide. He gets on the remix. I believe he gets a song with YFN Lucci, another song with Kevin Gates. How do you feel now? Do you feel like, even though people may have been blackballing, do you feel like he was unstoppable now?
His ass was cold. He was really getting in that dough, like really, really getting in the dough. You feel me? When he first signed that deal, that was light work type shit. You feel me? He was lit doing parties and shit. I feel like he really focused on himself when he left a lot of motherfuckers alone type shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't even coming around like I was coming around like to their family shit when they had parties and YLS parties and shit with all these different hoods and shit. I wasn't coming because I wasn't feeling it. You feel me? Cause I ain't saying I wasn't comfortable because I know who riding behind me and who got my back.
Right.
But I told him himself like I ain't really feeling all that. You feel me?
Right.
Cause there's too many people. Them niggas wasn't around when you ain't had shit type shit. You feel me? And them niggas wasn't around before that deal. You feel me? So it's like, why is all these new different faces coming around? You chilling on your block now. Once they find out you signed your deal, you feel me? He knew that too, and he eventually left their ass alone. And that was a good thing.
Right. Okay. So now, the summertime comes. You guys are turning up. Music is dropping left and right.
Ever since he signed that deal, we was turning up.
Right.
We ain't stopped yet, and I'm stopping now. Like I done came to a stoplight. Cause we've been ever since he got signed. It was no non-stop part. Like this nigga up party to 10 in the morning, have us up sitting like this, still listening to his music. Feel me?
Right. Okay. Eventually, Get Right gets killed. Can you talk about, how that affected you?
A lot of this shit affect me hard because it was like in Lucky Basement on St. Lawrence, that's where we was at every day. You know that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it hurt me the most because he just got shot. You feel me? He got shot up before he passed away.
Right.
And he was in the hospital for a long time. He almost died.
Right.
His lungs almost collapsed type shit.
Damn.
So it was already hard. You feel me? He already got shot type shit. And when I found out he died, I was 17, I think. I was fighting a case, a juvenile case.
Yeah.
And I was on one of them. You know how when you in juvenile, they don't really like I'm gonna put you on house arrest or
I believe he was on an ankle monitor when we did that interview.
Yeah. So I couldn't really do nothing type shit. And Lucky called my phone and was like, "Can Get Right his dad" type shit. That was Lucky man's.
Yeah.
But we was all with each other every day type shit.
Right.
So that was like, damn. You feel me? Look, that shit fucked Lil P up. You feel me? Lil P Lucky got locked up the day at Can't Get Right funeral. Wow. Because he went to go see him. He wasn't supposed to do that because he was on house arrest. So Lil P picked me up and she went to the funeral. And I ain't get to see him for the last time. They had the casket closed already. Okay. I couldn't go back around and see him, so we just left. We asked, that shit made the news when we was on our way to his burial. Right. We was in the funeral line. We was all jumping out of cars and shit. Right. All white duck big ass too, hanging out the car. It's on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Okay. So while this is going on, Chicago rapper King Von begins to go live and make light of the situation. Yeah. And a lot of people began to pick that up, and he begins to rise to fame. How did you feel about that? And also, I believe he put you in a music video, I believe, with Lil P at the beginning of it.
Yeah. At that time, when Von first got out, I really wasn't even like paying attention to his ass, you feel me? Because he was the same nigga from Parkway that he was before he went to jail type shit. So I really wasn't even indulging in that shit. Like I was peeping it, I was seeing it and shit, but I was on house arrest at the time, so I'm like, I'm not even finna do all that. But then when I seen that, when Mario sent me that video of him putting me and Lil P in the video at the beginning and shit, that was like, everybody was saying that me in a way was trying to get clout off him. But I know if you know a motherfucker personally And you know that he know what he doing by putting y'all in that video. He was trying to make it seem like little people snitching on him or some shit. You feel me?
Right.
But yeah, I wasn't fucking with that.
Okay.
Yeah. And at that time, I just started back taking rap seriously. So I'm like, and I still ain't giving a response unless it was a interview which one I did with you. You feel me?
Right.
But
right.
all that tough shit only in you one place, bro.
Now, did you have any words with Von after that video dropped? I believe it was called "What It's Like."
Yeah, what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was DMing Duck, and Duck told his ass like, "Then you put my little brothers in your video." He said called him a goof and shit, and Von sent him a voice message saying like, what did he say? They had my name in their mouth or some shit. It was some. He ain't never said that to me directly.
Okay.
Like him and Douglas, he was going back and forth. He was always Duck. Like Doug was playing the DM to me and being there, he was always Duck DM, like on his dick. Like he when he made that, I think it's called "Took Her to the O." When he put Duck name in the song.
Yeah.
He sent in the video like, I just said your name in this song, like really want his attention type shit.
Now, a lot of times, you know, when you guys put each other in videos, put names in songs and shit like that, do you guys listen to like ops and shit like that?
I ain't never like dropped none of this to nobody, I don't think.
Okay.
No, I ain't never dropped. I don't diss. Like, I could, and it'd be raw as hell too. But I'll be wanting like different crowds to want me to be around. Like a lot of people be scared to book for them because that bitch gonna get shot up or something. I want white people to be able to like come perform for my kids or something.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been in songs that was dissing people, and I don't give a fuck about being in because if it is what it is type shit, you know. Right. But yeah, I don't really diss people like that.
Okay. Now, one thing I want to ask you, you know, I saw a screenshot one time where Von told Duck something. He said, if I mention your name, people gonna look you up or whatever, so you should be happy I'm mentioning your name or some shit like that. How do you feel about that? Do you think like artists may mention artists from their city to try to, you know, uplift their city or something like that in a weird way?
See what Shada Baby and T Grizz and them doing.
Right, yeah.
They putting Brick name and Brick never knew them. Brick knew them, he knew them because of the song he liked type shit. So they doing that shit to gain Chicago fans that fuck with who they fuck with. Okay. I feel like as an artist, if you're a man, and if you ain't finna really if you don't really want to dab a hand and diss somebody else homie, and you from out of town, you shouldn't do that.
Right. Okay. Now, T Grizzly begins to mention Brick's name.
Yeah.
And that's when the media begins to kind of, you know, go at him about that. How did you guys feel about that?
He was in that video with Memo on him, I think that was, yeah. I really didn't even take him serious. I heard he got locked up for like stealing like some jewelry or something. So I'm like, I don't know if he like gangster or nothing.
Okay.
I know his brother got some wrong music though. His brother look like him. Yeah, I fuck with his music and shit, but yeah, I don't like that shit. Okay. I ain't like it at all. Okay,
so during the last summer, we witnessed the passing of FBG Duck, you know, and he was definitely a brother to all of us. You know, I'm not going to lie. He's the reason why you're here today talking to me now.
Bro.
And that I even have a platform and a voice. How did that affect you?
I wasn't even out here. I was in Iowa type shit. Cause I'm calling my phone. And shit. When I heard it, I was just thinking like it was something minor, you feel me?
Right.
I ain't know I wasn't gonna be able to hear from him again type shit. I was in Iowa and I was in Walmart fucking shit up. Gee. I was at Walmart, yeah, that shit hurt. Type shit. I don't really like to think about that shit cause that whole other situation just bogus type shit. With the feeling of that shit, my kids know.
Right.
Type shit. That shit just hurt.
Right. And you guys have really been close. Like, you guys were in each other's videos. You guys were doing music together.
Yeah.
You know, I think he was giving you advice on how to handle a lot of situations you were going through. You know,
They ain't wanted me to sing. He didn't want me to rap. Just getting that sing type shit. I'm not no R&B singer, bro.
Bro ain't want me to rap at all. Shit.
But yeah, that was a vibe. Like, I didn't go home when he was here at all. Like, that was my house type shit.
Yeah.
Until I really got tired of phoning and wanted to go. But that shit was fun every day. We could be in a crib just sitting like how we is right now, and it'll be lit.
Yeah. How did you guys originally meet?
Who?
You and Duck?
Yeah, on the block. At a block party at 09, 2010. I had a mohawk. My side was bald as hell.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a block party. I was belly rolling and shit. And his mom Machinos came over there throwing money on me.
Wow.
And he was like, get the fuck away from my mom. Playing though. What the fuck you doing dancing on my mama? And they all started calling me Lil Bro.
Yeah.
I got a name type shit. They was saying Kid Flame.
Okay.
We met on Everhard though, at the block party.
And that's where Flame came from?
That's where Flame came from.
Okay.
It was Kid Flame at first.
Okay.
And my mohawk, I was Kid Flame. Then my first telling me I was getting grown, I can't be a kid no more. So it was Flame. The YLS came from my cousin Loso.
Okay. Oh yeah, Loso. Shout out Loso.
He started that shit really. It ain't no gang though.
Okay.
It's a real. He been had this shit since how long? Like since as long as then. Yeah, he been had this shit for a long time. Tatted that shit on me.
YS.
YLS. I put my shit with a dollar sign so I stand out though.
Okay.